Hey y'all, what's up? Um, I'm going to do probably several videos today because I want to get caught up on all the different steps of my process so far. I want to get all those videos made. Hopefully I can get the rest of them made today, and then I'm going to start uploading all these videos this evening. I know most of them are getting uploaded at the same time, but I didn't want to just upload one video and then make you wait for the next video. I wanted to have several made and uploaded at the same time. That way you can watch more than one at the same time. Today is July the 18th. I want to make the video about my second dietitian appointment. Now, my second dietitian appointment was actually last month. My first was on May the 29th, and that was the first dietitian appointment, and I have a video about the first dietitian appointment as well. That was in May, at the end of May, and I weighed in at 320.8 pounds. Now, my very first appointment, when I first went to the bariatric, my first appointment when I met with the doctor and they weighed me, I was at 322. And then a couple, probably 2 months later is when I had my first dietitian appointment. Maybe a month later, I don't remember. And I weighed in at that first dietitian appointment. I think I forgot to say that on the first video, at 320.8 pounds. So when I went to my second dietitian appointment, that was on the 27th of June, I weighed in at 318.6. So I only lost like 2.4 pounds, which aggravates me, but my dietitian was happy with it. She said I'm doing good. So that appointment, I apologize for the noisy bird in the background. I may have to start doing my videos somewhere else because she hears me talking and she wants to be out. Maybe I'll start letting her out while I do videos. I just have to keep a close eye on her. So I apologize about that. But anyway, so my second dietitian appointment, it was like really short. She asked me how I was doing with my eating. I personally have been keeping a log of what I eat every day. What I do, what I have found for me that's the easiest is at the end of the week, I figure out what I'm going to have for dinner all week. So then I can make my grocery list and I only buy what I need for those dinners. And then of course, I'm going to have leftovers for lunches, and I try to keep like fish and shrimp and tuna, different things, for lunch. So I make that list and everything, and then I go through and I make a list of what I'm going to eat every single day of that week. So I write out what I'm going to have for breakfast, how much protein it is, what I'm going to have for lunch, what I'm going to have for my snack, what I'm going to have for dinner, and what I'm going to have for my evening snack. So, a lot of times with being on this 120 grams of protein, like, I don't even want to eat a snack, but I know I have to because I need that protein. So, like, I can understand when people who have already had the surgery say, it's really hard to get my protein in, it's hard to get my liquids in, because for one, you have a small pouch. If you're having the gastric bypass, there's many other surgeries, but even with the other surgeries, you don't have as much room in your stomach or pouch, whatever, as you would before. So I can definitely understand why it's hard for people to get in their protein and stuff every day, because as of right now, I haven't even had the surgery, and it's hard for me to get all of my protein in a day sometimes because you don't feel hungry. Having all that extra protein, you're just not hungry. So that's I keep going off track, but I mean that's part of the dietitian visit, you know, of talking to her about. She had asked me, you know, we talked about some recipes and different things. She told me about a meatloaf recipe, and I was telling her about some different things. So that appointment didn't last very long. My next dietitian appointment, which will be my third appointment, will be next week on, I don't remember the date, but that'll be the third dietitian appointment. As of today, I had my psychology clearance appointment where you have to meet with a psychologist, and I'll make a video about that here in just a few minutes. So as of today, all of my blood work, all of my testing, all of my doctor's appointments, like cardiology, everything, I am completely done with all that. Yes, 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 yes. I'm so glad. So I just have the 3 more dietitian appointments. Well, 4 more, because next week is the third one, and then I have 3 more to go. So, I'm trying to think. There was something else I wanted to tell you. Oh, so she had given me calendars for each month to keep track of my exercise, because they have to turn all that into the insurance companies. So I went to my first appointment in May, so she didn't give me a calendar to start until June. So I had May, June, July, August, September, and October. So October will be my last dietitian appointment, but I don't think they can turn the stuff into the insurance until probably the end of November. Let's see, would that be right? So May, June, well, started in June, July, August, September, October, November. Yeah. So since she didn't give me a calendar for May, even though my first appointment was at the end of May, so, you know, really I understand why she gave it to me for June. I won't be done with that last log until the end of November. So I'm hoping after my last appointment in October, they will go ahead and schedule me for surgery, because you know you have to do the liver shrink diet for a month anyway. And the way I understand it, and I could be wrong, but the way I understand it is they don't turn in all the paperwork to the insurance until like right before surgery, because she said, my dietitian had told me, because I was worried about not losing weight, or what if I lost it and gained it back. And she told me, she said, don't worry too much about it. She said, I mean, obviously you still have to try and you still have to exercise and eat healthy, but some of us have more problems getting the weight off than others. But she had said everyone, while you're on the liver shrink diet, is going to lose weight. So, you know, with my insurance company being no net gain, I have to be at, from my first dietitian weigh-in, I was 320.8. I have to be 320.8 or lower. I can't gain any more. But she said with that liver shrink diet that everyone loses weight. So she said don't worry too much about it, because you'll lose that on there. So the way I understand it is you go on the liver shrink diet for a month. By the end of that month, they turn in your paperwork or whatnot, and then 2 days before surgery, you go on the liquid diet. Yeah, I could be wrong, but I think that's when they turn the insurance paperwork in. And I could be wrong about it, just because, you know, why would you go on the liver shrink diet for a month if your insurance didn't approve you? I'm not sure. But, so, you know, I'm also, she told me not to worry as much about the weight either, even though that's what my insurance requires, because I'm not just having the surgery done as a tool to help me lose weight, but one of the major reasons I'm having it done is because of the uncontrollable acid reflux. And if you haven't watched my videos yet, I have another video on the acid reflux and everything. So that's one of the major things that I'm having surgery for, to, you know, to help with the acid reflux, help keep the weight off, and as well to fix my hernia and my esophagus at the same time. So she said, you know, the doctor knows how to write out to the insurance companies, you know, that you're having the surgery for other reasons as well, you know. So I don't know, they'll handle that because they know what they're doing. But anyways, that's how my second dietitian appointment goes. I will let you know how the third dietitian appointment goes next week. I'm really nervous because I know, even though she said not to worry too much about the weight thing or whatever, I do worry about it because I want to succeed. I want to lose some weight before surgery. And I just want to succeed. So if you have any questions, feel free to leave me a message. It would be best to send me an email. I will leave my email address at the end of the video. I hope you all have a great day, and I'll see you soon. Later.